The third chimp encounter of the day. Now what we're going to do first of all is start off with a slideshow which will tell you all about chimps out there in Africa. And hopefully I'll introduce you to a few of the chimps in the hall behind us. Now you don't need to worry, they're not going to come in here at all. They are going to stay behind the bulletproof glass. So it's a nice hot day, the chimps can come and go as they like. So there's no guarantee there are going to be chimps that I can introduce you to. Fingers crossed. They will wander in, as Euro and Jessie have done just now. Now, the chimp show does get very dark. We have the slideshow, and also the chimps can get very noisy. If you wish to leave, you've got the doors, of course, just behind you, and the ones to the right-hand side there. But do enjoy watching the slideshow now.
Not really sure with the chimps then.
In tropical Africa, there lives a creature that many scientists believe to be man's closest relative in the animal world, the chimpanzee. These remarkable apes are found in a wide belt extending across equatorial Africa from the west coast to within a few hundred kilometers of the east coast, from Senegal in the northwest to the southern shores of Lake Tanganyika in the south. Although chimpanzees are to be found in the wild in 20 African countries, most live in just two, Gabon and Zaire. The remainder of the population is distributed in smaller numbers throughout the 18 countries. However, chimpanzees are now coming under serious threat in many areas, mainly from hunting for meat, habitat loss, and from poaching for biomedical research. Chimps will eat a wide range of foodstuffs, but they depend mainly on fruit in their diet and are therefore restricted to areas of dense primary rainforests, secondary forests where fruit trees remain, or sometimes dry, open woodlands. The loss of this habitat through logging and agricultural development is one of the major threats faced by these apes. Chimps are remarkably well adapted for their life in the forest. Notice that although they are skillful climbers, they do not possess tails. All monkeys have tails, but the apes, such as gorillas, orangutans, gibbons, and the chimpanzee do not. The chimp is able to move very well on the ground, walking on all fours, using the knuckles of its hands. However, once up in the trees, you see the chimp at its most effective. The hands are well able to grip, but a close look at the feet shows that chimps possess opposable big toes, enabling them to grip with their feet as well. Effectively, therefore, they have four hands, very useful indeed for climbing and other things. Whether it's for finding and selecting food, mutual grooming, or a wide range of other activities, this manual dexterity is very important and highly developed. High up in the forest canopy, moving from branch to branch, it is essential to have excellent eyesight and the ability to accurately judge distances. The way that the chimp's eyes are positioned to give binocular vision is ideal for this. The chimpanzee has many endearing physical characteristics. Amongst the most attractive are the large ears, which are not for amusement or show, but rather the means to hear the calls of other chimps. As you can hear, vocal communication is a very important part of the social life of these animals. A wide range of sounds are used to communicate with each other when close to and at considerable distances. A highly social animal like the chimp needs to be aware of the emotional state of other members of the community. This is made possible by sound and also by facial expression. A number of recognizably different expressions can be seen, which, when linked with various sounds, are unmistakable indicators of the animal's mood. But the best way to learn about chimpanzees is from the animals themselves.
So we have 11 chimps here all together. We have 5 males and 6 females. I'll introduce you to the ones who decided to come into the hall. And the one who's eagerly waiting for the treats is Groat. And Grote is our 26-year-old male. He was bred here at the zoo and he's going to stay here for their lifetime. Because all the males you can see have been bred here. And in the wild, the males never leave their parents at all. They always stay in the group they were born into. It's the females' daughters, which are the adventurous type, leave the group they're born into to go and find other choops to join. So all the males have been bred here and will be staying there for their lifetime. So Grote's one of them. Now sitting to Grote's right, we have Jill. Jill's a really easy chimp to tell apart from the rest because she's the largest of our ladies here at the zoo. She likes her food. And she was bred at Belfast Zoo going back now a number of years. And she's mum to little Jasper who likes to make lots of noise. And Jasper was wandering around the back there. I think he's right down where the log is at the back there. That's Jasper, that's Jill's son. We also have Katie, who's also bred at Belfast Zoo, to come and join our breeding programme. And she gave birth to our youngest chimp here, who's little Euro. And Euro's 9 years of age. And she's the one who is in here right at the beginning of the show. Now we feed our chimps here every hour of the day. They have 4 full buckets of fruit and vegetables that we scatter around the whole enclosure. And that way it means that all of our chimps can have their fill. But when I'm feeding them like you're seeing here today, I'm feeding them through one little area. So the most dominant animals are going to be getting their food first. So Grote will have all of the little bits and pieces until he decides he's had enough, and then he'll leave and let the others have a turn. Like little Euro and also little Katie who's sitting, or Jill, Katie's who's sitting just behind him. Now this is the stage that little Jasper usually makes lots of noise, so he's the one to keep an eye on because he likes to do lots of displaying. He's in his teenage years at the moment. He likes to do lots of hitting of the windows, flying onto them all 4 feet and doing lots of banging, and that's in the wild is called displaying, and that's how they show their strength off to all the other members of the troop that they live in. Now chimps are around 8 times stronger compared to that of people, so to give you some idea of their strength, if you look at our lovely Grote here, he's around 70 kilos in weight. He can easily pick up another chimp weighing 70 kilos in one hand and just walk along as if it's nothing at all. Their muscles are that much stronger and better compared to that of people. And obviously they need these because they do spend a lot of time up in the trees. Now the other 20% of their diet consists of a bucket of lots of meat like dog biscuits and also chicken and a special primate pellet, which is what I'm giving them here at the moment because they're excellent hunters out there in the wild. They will hunt down monkeys as part of their diet as well as antelope, pigs and also birds as well. So just like our diet, they do have a little bit of meat in there, which is one reason why we never ever go in with our chimps. We always make sure the chimps are locked outside before we go inside and vice versa. They are the most aggressive animals that we do have here at the zoo because they are in a big wild group. So then they are very intelligent and of course no trouble at all to work out little puzzles such as putting a key in a padlock. So we never leave our keys laying around.
Pity that window's a mess, I can't see the chimps very well.
Now we started off originally in the 60s with just 3 chimps, and one of them is still here at the moment, and that's Grote's mum. Her name is Mabel, and Mabel is now 50 years old. Now in the wild they'll usually reach around 40 years, but in captivity they'll reach easily around 70, even 80 years of age. And the oldest recorded chimp to live was one in the old Tarzan films called Cheetah, and he lived to 82 years of age. They can live a very long age indeed. Well, we do hope you've enjoyed watching our chimps feeding here today and learned a little bit more about these remarkable animals here at the zoo. If you have any further questions about them, then please do feel free to come down and ask me. We'll be moving on to the bird show at 3 o'clock, which is just situated in between the penguins and the sea lions. Then after the bird show, we'll move on to the feeding and training of our sea lions. But from our lovely chimps here at the zoo, we do hope that you enjoy the rest of your day here with us, and thank you all very much for listening. Thank you.
No, you got to go for it.